quickly talk about some of the conversations I have with people. Number one is we have a mutual interest with the trainee on going in appointments. You're going to learn how to present. You're going to learn how to get referrals, how to ask questions, how to answer questions, how to break down products, how to help somebody move forward. And in return, we get the opportunity to help a client move forward and do business. So we're both winning in this situation. And in fact, we probably couldn't do it without each other. For example, one of the clients Andro and I got, it was one of his coworkers, and you know, if I would have sat down with this client without Andro, I highly doubt that I would have got the client to move forward because I was leveraging his credibility. But on the other hand, if Andro tried to do it without me, he probably also wouldn't have been able to get the client to move forward because he's not as competent as I am. So I'm leveraging his credibility and he's leveraging my competence, and we're working together to do what's right for the client and help the client move forward. So at the end of the day, that's what's best for the client. And the second thing is you got to figure out if this is what you want to do or not. You know, the easiest way to figure out if you want to do something is by doing it. You know, not just sitting there and thinking about it. So you go on 2 to 3 appointments your first week, you're either going to be like, oh, dang, this is what we do? I don't even, this isn't even something I want to do. Or you're going to be like, dang, this is what we do, and you're going to be excited, and you're going to want to set more appointments. And the third thing is district leader promotion. If you pre-qualify, you can go district leader your first month, and you'll start at a 50% contract instead of a 25% contract. And if you start at 25% and you have no experience, you still need me to do your training appointments. And if you need me to do your training appointments, then we have to split the sales. And if we split the sales, you're really only making 12%, you're not making 25%. So you're going to quadruple your income just by going district leader. And then the last thing is you're going to get experience. Do you learn how to drive before or after you get your driver's license? Before, right? And what would happen? Jen said after. She doesn't know how to drive. No, but you learn before, right? And what would happen if Virginia gave you your license with no experience and you went to go try to drive? What would happen? Probably crash. And you might get traumatized. You might be like, oh, I'm never going to drive again because I just crashed. Just like you don't want to crash in your car and get traumatized from driving, you don't want to crash in this business and get traumatized as well. And the way to avoid that is by going on appointments and just getting the experience and seeing how our business really works. That's all I got for you guys. I appreciate it.